What is up everyone, it's Hamdan on the channel, and today's video is about the pre-engineering at the University of Mines and Technology. The pre-engineering, which was being introduced by the Ministry of Education in the 2021-22 academic year, is set to train non-science students who are willing to go into the field of engineering. So if you are a non-science student out there and you are willing to go into the field of engineering, this is actually the right and best choice for you. And in this video, I'll be interviewing some of last year's pre-engineering students, and they're sharing with us some of their insights, advices, testimonies, experiences, and many others. So stay tuned and hit the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to the channel, and this is actually my first interview with this nice lady over here. Hi.
Hi.
Could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Mariam Stella German.
Wow. My first question will be, what is your overall experience with the pre-engineering program?
It was very fun and exciting.
Can you elaborate a little bit about it?
Okay, during the program you get to meet a lot of art students, and you guys know that art students, we are failing, we are the start of a party, so you meet a lot of people. The lectures too are very gentle, patient on you, so you get to enjoy the course.
My second question would be, what were some of the most challenging aspects of the pre-engineering program? I learned you get to do physics, elective maths, chemistry, fundamentals of engineering, applied electricity, and many others. So what was some of the most challenging aspect of it, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, the challenging part may be the physics, but the lecturer was very patient on us. He was able to manipulate our minds to be able to understand the course. And we had a lot of group work, so you'll be able to interact with other people so that you'll be able to understand.
And so on your part, how were you able to maybe find some solutions to some of these?
Okay, since we are in the university, okay, and how you'll be taught in the university style. So and all of us, we know that in the university it's more about group work and you making new friends. If you don't understand anything, you should consult a friend. And here too, the lectures are very calm, they are very good. They'll even tell you that if you don't understand, can you even go to their office, they will explain it to you furthermore.
That's actually a nice answer. And what advice will you like to give to someone who is interested in doing pre-engineering?
I'll tell you to come and do pre-engineering. It's very good because you get to know what is going on the other side of the world, because you did art. So if you are directed to science, you'll be able to understand a lot of things. Why our science students in school were suffering, how some of them were going to die. Oh yeah, it's very exciting. So you should come and join. You should come and study pre-engineering.
Wow. And after you are done with your pre-engineering program, currently what program are you now doing?
Okay, by God's grace, I'm offering computer science engineering.
Wow, that's actually nice. Thank you for having you on the channel, and we really appreciate your time. What are you having for our viewers?
Please, I'm telling you guys to subscribe, follow the channel, like, comment, and share to promote the channel.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Welcome back again, and this gentleman over here is going to share with us his experience with the pre-engineering program. Hi.
Hello.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jude Atta.
Wow. So Jude, what's your overall experience with the pre-engineering program at the University of Mines and Tech?
Okay, so the pre-engineering program was very exciting. It was filled with so much discoveries, unexpected ones actually. It was very fun. Yeah.
Wow, that's actually a nice answer. So I learned you go to do physics for the first time as a non-science student. applied electricity, fundamentals of engineering, chemistry, and many others. So, what was the most challenging aspect of the pre-engineering program, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, so thank you. The first semester it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. Physics, especially physics one, it was a bit challenging, but then we tried. We tried. So God being so faithful, we sailed through.
So, what about the chemistry?
See, chemistry, there's more reading than calculations as compared to physics. So chemistry was okay, but then the physics was a little challenging. But we sailed through.
So, how did the University of Mines actually prepare you towards your career goals?
Yes. The UMaT training is very, let me say, hard. Let me use the word hard. Yes, they are always on us. Assignments, presentations, coupled with learning, personal studies. So it was hard. So it's actually giving us how the world outside the walls of the university is going to be. Yes. So it's good.
I learned they even implemented a program whereby you used to go to Bogoso Junction for some electricals training and then mechanicals and some paintings and all those things.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It was divided into I think 5 departments: auto electricals, auto mechanic, map tech, spraying and welding. So every 2 weeks or so, you have to change one department to the other.
So, how did the pre-engineering program actually prepares you towards the course you are doing now?
Pre-engineering, yeah, it was hard. Yeah, it was hard because learning for longer hours wasn't easy. But then when we did it during the pre-engineering program, we've been able to continue in the mainstream. So yeah, learning for longer hours. We learned it during pre-engineering.
After getting to learn the physics, the chemistry, and all those things, currently, what program are you doing at the University of Mines after you were done with your pre-engineering program?
I'm currently reading mechanical engineering.
Wow.
A proud mechanical engineering student.
Wow, that's actually nice. So, I actually want to use this opportunity to thank you for your time with us on the channel. We really appreciate. So, what did you actually have, like a general advice for those watching or for prospective students who are willing to venture into the field of mechanical engineering or pre-engineering, or non-science students, something like that?
Yeah, so those of you yet to come, I would say that don't be bothered or don't be scared that science is difficult. Science is not easy though, but you can do it. You can do it. All courses on campus are not easy, but people have done it before, and so can you.
Thank you once again. So, what do you have to say to our viewers?
Yes, so the viewers of the channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment to all our videos.
Man, I really appreciate it. We are going to take our next interview. What is your experience with the pre-engineering program?
Oh, okay. I would like to say first of all, or to set the ball rolling, the 1 year pre-engineering certificate program is just a course that prepares non-science students with the fundamental and the necessary STEM courses needed to undertake or excel in any undergraduate courses. You see, pre-engineering is such a nice course, indeed, such a nice course because I was an art student here. Yes, that's where I did in ECHS, and my passion was to become an engineer. And because of that, like since I was an art student, I wasn't being able to solve some physics questions, like chemistry questions, and even complex elective mathematics questions.
My other question will be on um, how does the pre-engineering program here prepares you towards your career goals?
Oh, okay. Pre-engineering has prepared me a lot. That's what I have said already. Because pre-engineering programs that prepares non-science students with the basic fundamental, or let's say the necessary STEM courses. You see, that will prepare you to undertake in any courses. Yes, that's how pre-engineering prepares me. And now I can say it has prepared me a lot because I wasn't be able to solve some, let's say, complex physics questions and the other questions. Yes, because yes, but now I can say I'm good in it. Yes, so it has prepared me a lot.
And my other question will be on I learned you did physics, you did chemistry, you did elective mathematics, and some of these programs were your first time, like you coming to do something like that. What were some of the challenging aspects of the pre-engineering program, and how did you overcome them?
Oh, okay. You see, about this one, since it is just a 1 year program, sometimes the courses need to be excapulated. Like they will just maybe like since it is yes, they will just boss everything together. You see, so since it is just 1 year, you have to like you don't need to frown your face. You need to be friendly with, let's say, some courses. Maybe some courses will be at our time some physics questions were difficult. Let's say some example like free flow motion, and let's say yes, that thing it was difficult to us. And since like we have an intention to do it, so we become friendly with it and we learn a lot. So that were challenges we were facing because sometimes the books need to be excapulated, then you have to just sit down, study a lot, you have to drink. Sometimes you will be sick, but since you are friendly with it, you have to learn a lot. Yeah, that were the challenges we were facing.
Okay. And I learned you get to do chemistry too. So how was the chemistry? Because you are just talking about only the physics. The physics being one of the hardest program. So how was the chemistry?
Okay. Chemistry too was nice. You see, in let's say in the modern world, or let's say in the modern life, chemistry is part of it because they use chemistry to maybe produce some medicines. Let's say you see inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry. Like I wasn't know about what is more. If they say what is more or maybe more concept, like I wouldn't be able to like I don't understand it at that time. But since I did pre-engineering 1 year program, they taught me everything about chemistry, how they used to solve questions. Yes, example like stoichiometry questions, like you see, and it was good. I can say it was.
The chemistry was actually cool.
Oh yes, it was actually cool. It was actually cool. Although they taught us everything, but not everything was taught. You have to learn something a bit. You have to just pick some reference books. Let's say you have to maybe seek some permissions from our lecturer. Then you have to maybe give them some questions to help you to solve it. Like a book like Cook series. Yes, Cook series. Yeah, that chemistry book. Yes.
And that's actually nice of you. And my other question will be on what advice will you like to give to someone who is willing to do pre-engineering or who is a non-science student but maybe wishes to go into an engineering field whereby he's not having the background of science. So what advice would you like to give to that person?
Okay, about this question too, I would like to say maybe I was having a passion to do an engineering courses that led me to become an engineer. You see, and since I was not a science student, I was having an art background. So my brother taught me about pre-engineering. You see, like I told him that like my passion is to become an let's say an engineer. You see, and he told me that since you are having an art background, you won't be able to do an engineering course unless you did pre-engineering. You see, so that led me to pre-engineering course. So I would like to advise someone who is not having an, let's say, science background to do just a 1 year pre-engineering certificate program in UMaT, or maybe I think we are having two universities that is such a course. I think UMaT and the Pentecost University in Accra. Or yeah, yes. So I would like to, yes, that's what I know for now. So I would like to advise anyone who is not having a science background to just come to UMaT, just apply, buy their form, and it's not difficult. It's such a nice course. They will be training you. Let's say in Fridays, you won't go to class. You have to just sit in the bar, then you go to some field trip, just acquire some skills and skills. Like you'll be going to any fields. You go to electrical shop, mechanical shop, like to experience how engineer at Bogosu Junction. Yes, to experience how things are done by engineers. So I would like to maybe thank our coordinator, Mr. Albert Puabin. Yes, for his contributions.
So my last question will be on after you are done with your pre-engineering program, what current program are you doing at the University of Mines and Tech now?
Okay, currently I'm doing electrical and electronic engineering.
That's actually a nice program, because looking at the kind of world we are in now, everything is mostly about these electronic devices. So it's actually having a very good prospect in the future. What are you having for our viewers?
Okay, I can say, like, since now I'm doing electrical and electronic engineering in UMaT here, and they have taught me about physics, chemistry, and the UMaT that they were taught at the senior high level. So I would like everyone to just come and do pre-engineering program. It's just nice and just a fantastic course than the 3 year, or let's say 2.5 years they spend on senior high school. So I like to say, you have done just very well. You have done just a good deal, because to just, let's say, I don't know what to say, but I would like to say thank you for your cooperation and the rest. Okay.
I actually appreciate your time with us. We really appreciate it. Till then, some other time. So, thank you so much. Welcome back to our video. Our next interview will be with this nice lady over here. Please, hi.
Hello.
Please, could you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Akadum, a student of UMaT.
Wow, that's actually nice. So what's your overall experience with the pre-engineering program?
Okay, fine. So I offered pre-engineering last year, and then I had a very great experience. That the pre-engineering helped me a lot. It built my let me say, it gives me the ability to do a lot of things. It broadens my mind in the engineering field.
That's actually a very intriguing answer. So I learned you got to do physics, elective mathematics, chemistry, applied electricity, and many others. And I think this was actually your first time as a non-science student doing these programs, these courses rather. So what were some of the most challenging aspects, and how did you overcome them?
Okay, thank you. So the physics, and then the chemistry, and then the math. I did math, so the physics, it was somehow challenging, but I think our coordinators really helped us too. They gave us an assurance that if we study hard, we'll be able to make it. So they helped us, and then with a little effort, we were able to overcome our fears.
That's actually nice of you. And our next question will be on how did the pre-engineering program kind of guides you towards your career goals?
Okay, so the pre-engineering, I would say it really helped me. Yes, my first point that I would raise is that it broadens my mind in the engineering field. Why am I saying this? Because when the pre-engineering, every Fridays we go for field trip. So they were taking us through a lot of things. We saw machines and then how to do a lot of stuff. So it broadens our mind on the engineering. And then we had a lot of opportunities going out to check on things. Yes, so I'll say it was a very great experience.
Wow, wow, wow. And my other question will be on how did the University of Mines and Technology prepares you through their pre-engineering program, maybe to kind of be at where you are now, like to kind of be in the BSc program as what you are currently doing at the university?
Okay, so the preparation was the lectures that we were having every day. They provided us with a good teachers, let me say a good lecturers. So they built us in the chemistry, the physics, and the other courses. So with the efforts that we added to what they taught us, we were able to present a good result at the end of the day. So UMaT provided us with quality lecturers. Yes, they really helped that a lot, especially, most importantly, the coordinator for pre-engineering, Mr. Albert Boabin. He really helped us a lot because whenever we get challenges, he's the one that we call. And looking at the number of students who bought the form for pre-engineering, and then each and every person will call him, and then he will have time to come assist us, do this, do that. He has really helped us. Yeah, so
you are mostly grateful to
yeah, I am so much grateful to him. God bless him.
Okay. So currently, what program are you doing at the University of Mines and Tech?
Okay, so I am reading geological engineering.
Wow, Madam Geologist. Wow.
Let me say, a parent or someone really inspired me to read that course. That was the reason I came here to read geology. And then they introduced me to the pre-engineering and I came. So I think it's a very great experience.
Wow, thank you. And my last question for the day will be on what advice would you like to give to someone who is an unscience student and who is kind of willing to come to go into the field of engineering? Maybe let's say the person wants to do mining engineering, but he's not having the background or something like that. So what kind of advice would you like to give to the person?
Okay, thank you. So the advice I'll give to the person is that the person shouldn't hesitate to buy a pre-engineering form to come to the university and then do the pre-engineering before entering the BSc, because you will never afford to come here. They provide you might provide you with quality lecturers, and then they give you the freedom. I mean, you will enjoy on campus. They will give you the adequate things that you need to be able to come into the main, let me say, the BSc program. Yes. So the pre-engineering with the field trips, with the lecture materials, with traveling, because I remember some time we went to Takrade or something. Air Force Base. Yes, we went to the Air Force Base. So we traveled. They take us out. We go for field trips, and then when we come to class, to the lecture that they give to us is quality. So I would say they shouldn't hesitate to buy the pre-engineering form and then come here.
Wow. That's actually nice of you. So what are you actually having for my viewers and let's say anyone watching this video?
Okay, so what I'm having for you is that you should subscribe to this channel because it provides you with a lot of information, and then it will brighten your knowledge, because I think you don't talk about only academic things, you talk about outside things, phones and everything. So I think if you subscribe, you will never lose. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. This is actually our last interview of the day, and I'll be interviewing this young and very beautiful lady over here. Hi.
Hi,
Could you please introduce yourself?
Ombiama Belinda.
That's good. So can you share with us your overall experience with the pre-engineering program at UMaT here?
Okay, should I say that it was a bit of an experience because yes, Coming from an arts background to an engineering background was not easy, but they made the program in such a way that they exposed us to most of the engineering field. So we got a taste of actually everything before, yes, we were made to choose.
Oh, thanks for the response. I learned you got to do physics, chemistry, fundamentals of engineering, and many other programs. And I think some of these programs, it was your first time doing some of these. So, what were some of the most challenging aspects of this pre-engineering curriculum, and how were you able to overcome some of these? Like maybe in terms of the physics or any of them.
Okay, should I say first semester the physics was not really physics, it was was okay. My first time studying like elective physics, so it was difficult at first, but God being so great, and then thanks to YouTube and some of our colleagues, this senior course mates, they were able to help us overcome our challenges.
Wow. Thanks for the response once again. And how did the pre-engineering program prepares you for your career goals?
Okay, so the Dr. Wabe actually helped us in a lot of way. His words of encouragement, and then he organized a lot of seminars for us, and that was really good. And all the resource persons that he brought to help us in some way, because all the words that they said to us were really insightful.
Wow. My other question would be on what kind of advice would you like to give to someone who is an assigned student but is willing to go into the field of engineering? So, like, what kind of advice would you like to give to that person?
My advice to anybody willing to move from the arts background to the engineering background is that everything is a mindset, and once you set your mind to do anything with your determination, when you put in a lot of effort, yes, you'll be able to get there. Because if you don't make up your mind that you really want this, the journey is not easy. Yes, so at some point you feel like giving up, but when you really want to do it, yeah, you can make it happen. It all depends on you.
So some people are of the view that the 1 year pre-engineering is actually a waste of time. Like they see it to be like it's I'm coming to take a lot of time, because let's assume that the BSc program, which is usually 4 years, and then you are coming to do 1 year. So what did you have something to say about that? Is that actually worth studying the pre-engineering for 1 year?
The pre-engineering is just giving you the basics to what you are supposed to come and build on. So I won't say it's not worth it, because they gave us the fundamentals to come and build on. So it's worth it. Everything, yes.
So currently, what program are you doing at the University of Mines and Tech?
Chemical engineering.
Wow, but I'm chemist.
Chemical is a good to chemist.
Okay, so you just be a chemical engineer, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It depends. When your time is right to get there.
Okay. What are you having to kind of give to our viewers? Like maybe to say something to our viewers.
Okay, all I want to say is that UMaT pre-engineering is the best decision that I think the government has made, trying to bridge the gap, especially for my ladies. You all should try and then enroll on the program and come to UMaT. And the 5 years stay on campus, it's a nice experience. You enjoy it. Okay, yes, please like, comment, and subscribe to HNZ Horizon. Yeah.
Hey, but there was one question.
Hey.
I learned you also had the opportunity to go to field trips. I learned you even went to the Takoradi Military Air Force Base, something like that. So I think some of these things have really made a lot of impact on you all.
Oh yes, it's like going to Bogos Junction every Friday to learn about the automobile industry was really nice, because For me, for instance, I don't know anything about cars or anything, but at least I can screw and then use the spanner to do something.
I also know how to spray. Or
Yes.
we went to do some spraying and then map tech and or
Yes.
something like that.
And then when we went to Air Force Base, I didn't even know that some of the people at the Air Force are engineers. Yes, so I think it was a nice experience.
And you got to see some of the military jets
Yeah,
and
they are not even scary as we see them to be. They are fun to be with.
I actually want to use this nice opportunity to thank you for taking your time to speak with us on this channel. We really appreciate. So thank you so much, Belle. We hope to have more interviews with you in the future. You are actually a nice person, and I don't actually know what to say again. So
Okay, I'll always be here. My doors are always open to you. You know, you are my person.
okay, this brings us to the end of the video. And one thing I even forgot to add was, if you are actually an international student who is also interested in doing an engineering program at UMaT here, and maybe you are also an art student, you are not actually a science student, the pre-engineering program is also being open to you. It's not only open to Ghanaian students, so it's been open to people across the globe. So thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.